Hello. Hi, it's Allison, and welcome to TOC Pajama Talk. You guys, I I think you're gonna underestimate my level of excitement for TOC. I cannot wait. I've seen several of the seasons of TOC so far. Hello, how are you guys? I am so beyond excited for tonight. We have the qualifiers starting tonight. We have, oh my gosh, we have so much to talk about. Oh my God, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see here. Michelle's on here. You guys, I have Bucko. I have loved them for so many years. I think it's our third, or they're gonna have to correct me, the third or fourth TOC that we've done together. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Was it our third or fourth TOC now?
Um, I want to say it might be our fourth.
Okay, it
That
feels
sounds
like it's
right.
our. And then, I see Ava. It says unable to join. Can you try to request again if you want to try to get in? Sorry. Sometimes my thing is a little bit wonkadoo. Okay, was it third or fourth? Because we've done TOC teams. We've had
Yes.
Carlos Anthony's because I remember I was Chef Brit at least twice, but I don't think.
And the Christmas one.
And the
Yeah.
Christmas one?
So this is
So the
like our
Chris,
fourth. It might
I
be
think it's our
our
fourth.
fifth.
That
But
sounds
this is
right.
at least our fourth.
I'm just so excited to see you guys. Okay, yeah. Hey, Chef Ava, it keeps saying that you're not available. Let me try to send you a request. Okay. So guys, I cannot believe this. We have the qualifiers. I know that you're in a rush tonight, Michelle. I want to talk kind of quickly about what's going on tonight. We have the qualifying event. We have so it's the first 2 weeks are going to be the qualifiers, and then we have the TOC main bracket. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Okay, so first of all, Michelle, I'm gonna try again. What is your impression of this season? So TOC 7, what is your overall impression for this? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see how they handle there's 8 people I think that have either haven't competed on TOC or they haven't competed on Food Network in a while. I'm
Is it
looking
is
forward to
it
seeing
eight
how
or
they
is it
do that.
four? How many is it?
Um, I don't know.
I
We'll
don't
find
know.
out. We'll find
Okay.
out tonight. I have to watch when I get home from rehearsal tonight. So.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. And then I'm sorry, I did not mean to interrupt. Was there anything else?
I think it's going to be crazy. I'm looking forward to see what the randomizer has up her sleeve because the Randa always wins.
I like how you
Randa
call it
always
Miranda.
wins.
That's so true.
That is
All right,
very true.
Matt, what do you think about tonight?
I think it's going to be intense because we see a lot of these play-in style getting people in who haven't competed in a while. I mean that to me sets up for a really good episode because you don't know what's going to
Right.
happen. People
Yeah.
we've seen cook before. I mean, I love Jet Tila unconditionally as a chef. Let me just say
Yeah.
that right now.
Yeah.
But you know, like he's gonna bring ridiculously cool Asian flavors.
Can we
Somebody who
forget
might,
the brittle? Do you guys remember the brittle
the
this season?
brittle. Oh my god, the fish.
Yeah.
I kind of want to steal that. But having people who haven't competed in a while or haven't been on the Food Network in a while, I think it's going to give us that fresh look at people that we haven't seen. Because if we see the same chefs, we kind of know what to expect, and it comes down to a game of inches.
Yeah.
If we have a chef who hasn't competed in a while, we might be seeing like an early appearance Britt Rosigno situation where they get a deep run out of nowhere and instantly become my wife's favorite chef.
Okay. Is Marissa going to be participating? Will she be doing, hey, how are you? I don't know what's going on, girl. Will she be participating? Will she have a dream team? Because
I
I
will have to
might,
ask
I
her.
might, I might lose Chef Brit to her if that's what.
She will fight you for Chef Britt. I mean, every year I'm told if Chef Britt Rosigno's on the table, I got to take her, and somebody else
Yeah.
doesn't because she's an amazing chef. I have come to
Yeah.
become a huge fan of her watching her cook. And it
Yeah.
all came from that sort of dark horse appearance of here she is, and I didn't recognize. I feel so bad in hindsight because I'm like
Yeah.
looking at her like that's Chef Britt Rosigno.
Okay, I think that was our first, okay, Michelle, please correct me if I'm wrong on this. That was our first TOC talk I think I picked her because I was like, oh, this angry Italian. And I think that was when she had that first, was it TOC 5? Or might be wrong, TOC 5? TOC
This is
4?
7, so probably
No,
yeah.
she
I
was
think so.
4.
It might have been earlier. Maybe I just,
Yeah, 5
okay,
sounds too recent.
5
Well,
sounds
we
really
we
recent,
already
right?
know that you get Carlos Anthony on your
I mean, I
table.
will fight you guys. Chef Ava, I will fight you for. Okay, let's talk about. Okay, so I wrote down the 16. I didn't want to do too much research, you guys, because what I love is their like. I think you guys are kind of the same way as me. Like that first impression is their first cook, and I
Hmm.
feel
Mhm.
like everyone should kind of go in with like that empty plate. So I do have their names. If we do know something about them, I'd love to kind of just like discuss
Sure.
it. But like okay, so like RT. Oh my, I'm so bad at names. I'm so sorry. Securia. We've seen her before. Oh no, it's totally fine. Ava, totally fine. Um, RT Securia, we've seen her before. I think that she's competed
Hardy's
on.
parties.
Artie Hardy. She's on
Yeah,
grocery games a lot, or
yeah.
she
Yeah,
hasn't been in a while. So I will say I'll put that caveat. She
yeah,
was on grocery games a lot for many years and kind of stepped back
yeah,
for a while. So getting her back is a big get. Artie is big
yeah,
flavors. She's fun to watch cook.
yeah.
I think it'll be great.
Okay, yeah. And then Chef Ava, why don't you write down if you know any of these people? Like, go ahead and put it in the comments so we can at least see, what you're thinking about them.
Shirley Chung
Okay,
is back.
Shirley Chung.
Chef
Shirley Chung is
Shirley
back.
But she's not
Chung.
today, though. I mean, well, she's in the main bracket, right?
Yeah, she's in the main bracket.
Well
She's gonna be so
deserved, no
fun.
less. Well deserved to be back.
I It's so great. Okay, do you guys know anything about Angelo Sosa?
No.
I've
Guys.
heard that I'm about 80% sure I follow him, and I can't. I know it's
Okay.
from one of the cookies. I want to say it might have been Top Chef.
Okay.
I'm not. The
Yeah.
name break. I will admit I do not have the encyclopedic knowledge of Michelle here, who can just like
Michelle,
you name a
this is
chef
what
and
I
she
love
can tell you
about you,
their
by the
top
way.
5 dishes. Like, oh yeah, they did this. They opened this restaurant. Chef Angelo says like,
Yeah.
he rings a bell. I
Yeah.
know I've seen him cook before. I know he's a lot of
Yeah.
fun to watch, but
Yeah.
I'm terrible at putting names to faces. It's been a crazy week this week. We just got back
Yeah.
from Pittsburgh like an hour ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, and she mentioned, okay, I'm going to come to Katsuji because I'm very excited about him. We have Ashley Shanti, who I know we've seen compete before. She
Yeah,
looks so familiar.
I can't again, I'm in my truck before rehearsal, so
Well, I'm just excited you guys are here. Okay, we have Brittany Anderson, who I know has competed on
she's
TOC before
good.
because
Mhm.
she actually, I picked her for one of the rounds. Like she's really good.
Wasn't she on 24 and 24 the last go round?
Think she was, wasn't she?
I
I
think she
think
Yes.
she
was.
was, and I think I'm gonna Kelsey Murphy. Wasn't Kelsey Murphy? Who's also on tonight. I think Kelsey
I'd
was.
have to see her face.
Okay. Michelle, when you see her face, I think you're gonna say, I think that it was her as well. Because we have Dan Jacobs, we have Chris O. Dan Jacobs, I'm excited. It's gonna
Chris
be a
O
little
is
less.
good.
I love Chris
I
O.
love Chris O. Chris O is
Yeah.
the energy that man brings to the kitchen. Like
Yeah.
I can finally say I have something. If I were to go to my cabinet right now, I actually have one of his branded sauces because
Oh,
Chris O
stop.
does crazy good work, and
Yeah.
he's got that rock star energy of like he's not afraid to blend a flavor.
I
And
like
if you
watching.
see,
Go ahead.
he's so fun to watch. I love it. I love Chris O.
Did
Nothing
you
but
see him
love for
on
that
Wild
guy.
Card? Is that what you were gonna say? He was fun on Wild Card. I think he was
He
on
was
Wild Card. He
he
was
had
on Wild
a
Card
home
last
guys
season.
grocery games too when they were doing the shipping the boxes, and he got one. Oh, he
Yeah.
was great to watch. I love Chris O.
Okay, and then she said Brittany lost in the main bracket, but was and she's rooting for Kelsey Murphy, which is I think that's a good one. Okay, Dan Jacobs, I'm excited about. I know I'm skipping around. I'm sorry, Erica Barrett. I have not seen before, and I am super excited.
Nope.
I, you
Don't
know,
know that
it's the
one.
ones that we don't know that are probably going to get. Like Erica's going to probably win. Like you know what I mean? Like we never know. Like you never know. Gabby Chappell. I don't. I mean, again, these are new ones, new faces to me.
Gabby, what's Gabby cooking? Maybe. Oh no, I can't hear you.
Maybe we've lost an Allison.
You froze. Oh
That's scam calls.
no.
Sorry about that.
No,
Sorry about
she's
that.
back. She's back. Okay, we're
I'm
good.
back. Sorry about that. Yeah. Gabby Chappell. I don't know. Is it from that?
Maybe I'll look when I get home. I
Okay.
have homework apparently from this talk, so
Well, I love our talks. Okay. Giuseppe, you guys.
yay.
Getting
We like
Giuseppe back. Let's
Giuseppe.
go. We love
Okay.
Giuseppe.
We just saw Giuseppe competing for the first time in TOC at the teams competition.
Right.
I am insane. Like I I can't. I'm so excited about that. I think that he's going to be one to watch for sure. It was Giuseppe and his partner. I don't remember his name, but I
Graham
remember
Elliott.
they were incredible on the TOC teams. I'm so excited that we see them back. Joe Flam.
Joe Flam.
He has the best name for cooking. Like means like flambe. I don't know. I'm kind of excited. And then you met him on Graham Elliott on the set. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then Katsuji Tanabe.
That should be good.
Okay. Are you familiar?
A little bit.
Okay.
I think it's been a while since he's competed.
Okay.
And I think he's been on like grocery games before.
Okay.
And probably Chopped as well in one of the seasons. But
Yeah.
what I know about him is that he's extremely talented.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So again, we're seeing new
Yeah.
people and seeing how they interpret and battle the randomizer and the clock.
Well, again, what I love is when Food Network introduces us, like with their Hot 20 or their Hot 15 list. You know, when they introduce us to these new chefs that it's like, you know, people may be familiar with, but they bring them out into the world, and I love that's one of my favorite things about TOC and about 24 and 24, and again about that hot list is because it's like it focuses us in and introduces us to chefs that we may not have already gotten to experience, which I think is awesome. Kelsey Murphy, we talked about Kenny Gilbert. Kenny Gilbert, I think he said he was 52. I watched the little preview. He said he was 52 when he was ready to compete. And I'm like, hey, let's do this. Let's just party. I don't know. I think he seems, I don't know. I think he sounds awesome. Any familiarity with Kenny Gilbert? Is this a new, okay. Okay. What about Michele Ragusis? I think we've seen her before. I know I've seen her
I
compete.
feel like we have.
I think she was in 24 and 24. Do you remember, Matt?
I don't, unfortunately.
I think she was. I think she looks really
It sounds
familiar.
it
I
sounds
mean,
right.
and there's this new up and comer called Stephanie Izard. I'm totally joking.
I,
I
It's
think she's a Chicago girl, but she's living in LA right
yeah.
now. So
I
I might
can't
have
even
heard of
Maybe
her
she
before.
might do a lot of Indian food. Something about goats.
Yeah,
something about a ghost.
I think I've seen a tattoo of her on somebody's arm. Oh
Something
wait,
about
I think
iron. Is it an iron?
I have her goat as a tattoo on my arm.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Stop. I knew you had a lot of tattoos, but I didn't know it
and
was.
then Joe Salsa, when I met him at the food thing last month, took a
Oh my!
picture of it and sent it to her.
But we're totally kidding. We know who Stephanie Izard. She is a Iron Chef. She is a Top Chef winner. She is like a legend. That's why
She is
she's
a
the goat.
spitfire. She's one of my favorites.
You know what I love?
She's also
I
Polish, which I also appreciate.
She's Polish.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. I can't
Chicago.
wait.
There's a lot of Polish people there. That's where my husband's from, and
Okay. Is your husband
I'm
Polish too?
partially, and I'm half Polish.
I actually didn't know that. I've known you for 6 years. I didn't know that. Oh, that is exciting. Okay, so we have Stephanie Izard. What I love is it's like we have seen her compete, and it's like she is a pro. But what's
Yes.
interesting is again, like you have said time after time, that randomizer, it's one hell of a beast, and it's
Okay,
it's an
I'll play
equalizer.
disclaimer. I don't know for sure she's Polish, but there are a lot of Polish people in Chicago. So
Stephanie, are you
there's
Polish?
there's a good possibility.
Okay. No, I love it. And then you guys, we just saw Viet Fam. So we just saw him as a
Yeah.
judge on oh my gosh, on Worst Cooks in America.
And
So
worst cooks.
again, I love when TOC brings these people back and they're saying like, "Hey, this is a chef you should pay attention to." Love seeing him again. Okay, so I know we're not going to choose our brackets today because first of all, we don't actually know who's going to be there. We have is it four that they have not even announced yet? Is it the top one? Is that true? Or is it the top eight?
I don't know. We'll just have to get popcorn and wait and see.
I know. Is this so exciting? This is so exciting, you
Did
guys.
you see that they're on the judges that Antonia, Manit, Mylin, and Brooke are all judging this time?
Okay, so Antonia is not going to compete at all. So it's not
No,
Antonia.
She got her. She
they're all
got her
judging.
belt. Finally
Yeah.
got her belt.
It's the top eight. Okay, so it's the top eight. It's going to be exciting. Like I don't know. I think
I
oh
love
my gosh.
watching the chefs of this caliber cook.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much fun, and they have to think on their feet, which I love.
Yeah.
This kind of takes them outside their comfort zone, and they have to think ahead a little bit, like
Yeah.
planning
Yeah.
and swing with the curveballs, or when something doesn't go right or as expected, as we've seen with, was it some of the presses and other things that like the TOC
Yeah.
Christmas that they had to do. So
Well, kind of going off of what you just said. Okay, is there like I kind of want to talk to you really quickly about like proteins and produce and styles and equipment. And you reminded me, Michelle, it's the wild card, but it's called like the curveball one.
they
Is
call
that right?
it's a wild card, but they call it the curveball because it's usually the one that throws everybody the loop the most. It could be everything from
Yeah.
Fruit Loop cereal to some weird piece of equipment or a style or a flavor. So
Yeah.
it just, whatever they're doing for that round. Oh, and
Well,
the time.
that's true. Oh wait,
We
is
for,
there? Oh, I'm
we
sorry, I didn't mean to
forgot
interrupt.
when we figured out what categories, we forgot to
Time.
put the time in there. So
I knew I was forgetting something. I was like, wait a second. No, you're absolutely right. It was the time. Okay, is there a certain protein you guys are looking for? I really want to see like a grouper. Like I don't know. I think that would be kind of interesting. Maybe something like what's that weird looking thing? You know what I'm talking about? It's
gooey
like
duck.
yeah. I
Gooey
want to
duck.
see that. I really want to
The
see a
one that
gooey duck.
totally looks like something else.
But first of all, I love the fact that you knew exactly what I was thinking,
I
Michelle.
thought it. Michelle said it first.
But a gooey duck or a grouper, is there a protein that you guys really want to see this time?
I want to see them
Goat.
try crickets or Beyond Meat
Crickets?
Ooh,
or
Wait, what?
Beyond
Beyond
Meat.
Meat would be
Okay,
really good.
crickets might be really interesting. I actually have eaten cricket. I like crickets.
I
I
have
think
Yeah,
they're
pretty
two.
really
good.
good. You've never eaten a cricket?
I've
I
had them.
have.
Oh, okay. I was
They're
like, that really
crunchy,
surprised me. I was like,
delicious.
okay, but you said Beyond Meat. Isn't that like a cheese?
No, it's like the
It's like
basically a
it's a
soy or other
soy
textured
and mushroom
pig meat.
protein. Yeah,
Yeah.
Marissa, wait, because Marissa's vegetarian, so Marissa is very
Marissa,
familiar.
we are very well versed in Beyond Meat, which would be fun to watch the if it ends up on the randomizer to see what the chefs do with it. Because I will admit I'm not a vegetarian, but being married to one, you kind of get it's like that old Samuel L. Jackson, but I'm not a vegetarian. My girlfriend's a vegetarian, which means I'm kind of a vegetarian. That
Yeah.
I will be the first person to say a lot of the substitute meats
Yeah.
have gotten a lot closer to like regular proteins than you would expect. So
Yeah.
Beyond Meat would be interesting because that one is the only one that just there's a tang to it. It's hard to put a finger
And
on.
it doesn't cook quite the same way.
No, it does not.
The texture is a little bit different.
So that could be
Yeah.
interesting to see what they have to pull off there because I'll be the first person to say all those mycoprotein chicken substitutes
Yeah.
they're almost indistinguishable from a regular cut of chicken breast when they're cooked up. We had chicken tacos last week. I was like, "Are you sure you got the fake chicken? Because this tastes and
Tastes
feels like real
real
chicken." But Beyond Meat would be very interesting because
Yeah.
the texture is different, and also it doesn't clump up like regular ground beef does.
No.
It's stickier.
I don't know how. I don't think I've ever cooked with Beyond Meat, so I think it'd be really interesting. You said Beyond. Okay, so crickets, Beyond Meat, and then what was that other one you were saying?
I would like to see them on the non-protein side of like sea moss would be
Ooh.
interesting. Or dulce.
Sea
Dulce would
moss.
be interesting. Dulce would be for flavoring would be good too because it's a little bit different.
Yeah, and then because we're gonna go to this, we can script to equipment because Ava goes, what do you want to see them cook with in the randomizer? Personally, the waffle iron, and then maybe a Ukrainian or Hungarian cuisine would be really interesting. Okay, so if we were gonna go, you said I'm sorry, I just cut you off. What was the last thing you said? I'm so sorry, Michelle.
Sea moss would be good.
CMOS. Okay, yes, CMOS. What about, okay, you guys have already talked about the waffle iron, and so does Chef Ava. What about the Able Skeever? I'm not saying it right.
The
Able
evil
Skiver.
skeever.
You
Evil
did.
Skeever. It was right, right?
Yeah.
I love that one. I think that confuses them, and I get very excited. Just because it's like a little, I don't know. I think that would be very exciting. What would you like to see them compete with for the equipment wise? And we'll go back to
I
produce.
I would love to see something like really simple but common,
Okay.
like a propane burner wok or something. Only because, I mean, yes, I know it would give an advantage to some of the chefs
Yeah.
who tend to cook more Asian cuisine, but a wok is not an easy plug and play thing. To
No.
use it properly and to get the wok hay and everything going into that, it sounds simple, but I feel like that could throw people. I feel with Evil Skeever, you have to know they've been practicing in the off season. Like every single chef on that board is like, okay, if it comes up, this is what we do. We've practiced this. We've prepared for this.
I'm sorry. It just makes me smile. But walk will be really good. Michelle, what do you want to see?
An ice cream cone waffle, basically like a waffle line, but for ice cream cones. It has a cone to spin the cookie around when it's done cooking.
That would be crazy.
That'd be cool.
I'm trying to think what I have at home that I don't use often enough to say I'm really proficient at it, and that's one of them.
A food dehydrator, but they need like 5 hours lead time to cook.
That's true. What about oh, and then she'd love to see that from Jonathan's story. That would be really interesting. I'd like to see the salamander again. I really liked the salamander. I thought of it, like the little mini tanning bed for the food. I think that'd be really interesting. What kind of produce? Okay, I personally want to see rhubarb. I know that they've used it. It's probably kind of silly by now, but I wanted to cook with rhubarb. So I think it would be really interesting to see. Is there something that you guys want to see? Michelle's smiling. She must have something.
Canned vegetables.
I was going to say canned peaches.
Okay, is it because of the texture? Is it because of the juices? Is it because of
the texture?
Because it's mushier, right?
You have to know how to treat it differently.
That's evil. I love that. A parsnip would be interesting, Chef. That's a really good. A parsnip would be really interesting.
I would go bok choy only because it's a produce that has a very specific use for it. It feels like so putting say like bok choy alongside a rack of lamb or something. You got to get a little creative. And also, I want to see more ways to use bok choy.
Rambutans.
I don't even know what that is. What?
They're food that fights you back.
Like, I don't know.
Like a Jagger bush.
It's a fruit.
It's a fruit. Okay.
You open it up and it looks like a little white brain, kind of.
Oh.
That's an interesting flavor, but I mean, they'd have to open them. So.
Oh, wait, speaking of open, is it something like an artichoke? Like, I love artichoke. I think artichoke
they're like this.
You know how you have to,
Yeah, they're tiny.
They're not that bad, but they would take a moment.
You know what would be really mean to have as
what
the
are they called again? I'm sorry.
Rambutan.
Rambutan.
You know what would be really mean? And Michelle, you said like opening it up reminded me of this. They'd have to put a warning to the audience. Fresh durian fruit.
Doesn't it smell? Isn't it really smelly?
So I've personally had fresh durian.
Okay.
And we had to clear the room out because it smelled it burned like unleaded gasoline in the nostrils.
Oh, but it tastes good?
But
there's a point.
I loved it. I thought it was delicious. It was soft, it was creamy.
Soft creamy.
It's good. I liked it. But I'll eat anything twice. I mean that's the thing about it. It's like when somebody rolls up and says, "Hey, I got a durian fruit," and you just have this smell wafting down the dorm hallway. I'm like, I kind of want to know what smells so funky out there. And
I've never.
How about salted yolk?
Ooh.
Is that like an old egg, like the 100-year egg, or is it different?
This is egg yolk, and you preserve it in sugar and salt so it dries out, and you can grate it on things.
Ooh.
I've seen that you can grate it for a finisher for that too, which is I've seen that done a couple times. I think on Top Chef they had these salted eggs.
Yeah,
that'd be really interesting because it's a way to put a savory element with a softer, almost. It's a different texture. It's like your brain doesn't know what to think.
Would it? Okay, so durian can be dangerous, so we need to really be watching that.
I don't know about that. I just think it smells.
It's very stinky.
Could be sticky. Would a yolk be considered a protein though? Because it is technically a.
I can see it as a whammy.
Do you know what I mean? Or just like a whammy?
It can be a whammy.
Yeah, because we also have style, which what was the one that we laughed at last time? There was one style, and we were like, oh my gosh. I don't remember what it was now. It was, so the styles can be, like, wasn't one like salty or like.
Sweet, salty,
spicy.
There was one that we thought was so funny, though. The way that they say, I don't remember what it was, but it was during the teams round, and we just laughed. I don't remember what it was because it just sounded funny. I don't remember now. Ugh. Don't you hate that? Okay, but I mean, are there any styles that you guys want to see? Like, I really like tangy, like or like
Tangy's
really like
good.
citrusy. Like, I really like those sour. I like those kind of flavors. Those are just
Citrus is
ones.
good.
Yeah, like tangy and like sour. Oh, I love that. Because I think Jet, by the way, didn't he have sour for one of his? And he had some
Hmm.
amazing cuisine. I think he won that round. Fast food would be a really good one. You guys remember when they had takeout when it was
Yes,
Jet
that was
Tila
good.
and who was the other guy? It was Jet Tila and
Was it Dale?
Might have been Dale.
was it? And he did the hamburger, and then it
Yeah,
was like the
Yes.
hamburger, the
because Dale does a
fries,
lot of burger things.
and the
How about
ketchup.
brown bag lunch?
So what about meal prep? They have to serve it in like a meal prep container, and then I can take all the recipes and have that for the week.
I like all these ideas. Oh my god. Okay. Is there any? Those are all really good ones. Is there any kind of a wild card that we're really looking for? Dale Talde got eliminated for the burgers, but I
Mm.
don't. I think Jet for this one didn't win the round, and everyone was really surprised. That's the one I'm thinking of. It
Need
was
the Dale
Jet.
the next day noodles.
Yeah, but it was something like he had like remember he put the family restaurant on the outside of it, and then
Yeah.
it was like versus the hamburger, and the hamburger was like the perfect or it was a cheeseburger, and it made the fries and he made the ketchup. Whoever the other chef was, I think that chef won that round. I believe in my mind that happened. Could have been.
Might
We
maybe.
have to go back and look now, but no. Okay, so the wild card is what we're talking about. What do you, I don't know if there's anything that I don't think there's anything that could really challenge him. I think that the Randa, like you call it, is challenging in and of itself. I don't think there's anything. It'd be nice that if they have to do it like a samurai sword, like just like or some like really like huge knife. That could be kind of
Some
exciting.
cutthroat
Like
kitchen style. They have to wear like their arms are tied up or something.
they would be like,
Burger
Allison, shut
cereal.
up. No, but I think.
Cereal's a
Burger
challenge. I
cereal.
could
Did you say
burger cereal.
cereal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
like Fruit Loops or Cheerios or something sugary and sweet that they have to figure out how to blend in.
Blend it with a flour, make it into a crust of whatever your protein is.
Oh yeah, like a breaded something.
But yeah, if
Yeah.
it's
Ooh,
sugar though, you have to keep the sugar content in mind and that it's not going to
True.
overpower.
God,
And
those
it
are
could also caramelize too quickly and burn.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay. I mean, there's so much we could see. What are you guys expecting from this season? Like we've kind of talked about this. Jet, I'm going to come to you first, Michelle. Jet said that this is the most emotional season ever. And it's like, that's something that we've talked about in the past, where it's like, we love the fact that we get to see the chefs actually, we get to see them as superheroes and in this amazing tournament. But then we also get to see the human side of them when they come out of these rounds and it's like they're saying, oh my God, is my food good enough? Because if any of us competed any kind of tournaments, it would be like the same thing. Like, they kind of it just really humanizes them. Michelle, is there anything that you're really looking forward to this time?
I feel like we're going to
Yeah.
have some upsets again this season.
Yeah.
Like maybe a few more than we're expecting that we've seen in past seasons.
Okay.
Because of the caliber of the competitors. I mean, they're
Yeah.
always good, but it just feels like there's a little bit more on the table this time. I don't know why. So we may see
Yeah.
some upsets of some heavy hitters.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of maybe it's because,
And we get
we
more Simon this time.
didn't even talk about that. Okay, I'm coming back to you for Simon Talk because I want to come back to you for Simon Talk because I think you're the hat tipper, but what do you think that you're going to see this time? Oh, I always tip it like this, but what do you think we're going to see? And then I'll come back to you for Simon.
I think we're going to see the highest level of competition we've seen so far. Because regardless of the new people coming in,
Yeah.
we have like seasoned TOC chefs coming in,
Yeah.
ones that are on a first name basis with Randa. They
Yeah.
walk in, they make eye contact, hey, how's your mother? How's she doing? It's
How do you mother for me?
it's exactly it's this very
Yeah.
like we've seen a lot of these chefs with a strong familiarity for that kitchen.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to elevate the competition to a degree of they may. I would imagine at least some of them are cooking something off the wall in the off season. Like go to their sous chefs, like give me a random protein, give me a run down to the bodega, grab me something off the shelf,
Yeah.
and I need to make a dish because you can never prepare for what the randomizer is gonna give you. But
Mm-hmm.
having faced it, now we're on TOC 7. I mean, some chefs have been at this thing for 6 rounds.
Yeah.
You start to get a feel for, okay, you find a pattern almost. You start to click through with,
Yeah.
hey, if I have this type of protein and
Yeah.
this type of other, it feels like with the experience on the table, we're going to see some really kick-ass cooking.
Maybe Guy switches it up so that it's a little different and it's not quite the same kitchen that previous competitors are used to.
That would be a surprise.
What do you mean by that?
Like, so everybody's used to the layout. Maybe he changes the
Yeah.
layout a little bit or changes how they get certain things.
Yeah.
The winner of the whole bracket has to bare knuckle box Guy Fieri to take the belt.
You know, that could be interesting. It's, I mean, we're seeing, I think that I'm gonna talk to you about Simon because we obviously we're seeing Simon Majum, help me.
Majumdar.
Majumdar.
Thank you very much. Chef Simon come and he's so wonderful. We're gonna know what the judges are thinking, which is something that we didn't see with our TOC Christmas that I feel like we really missed. But we love that, like, because again, we've talked about this before. Michele, you've mentioned this. Matt, you've mentioned this, where it's like we can't taste it at home, so we really need to, kind of have that translated for us, as home watchers. And I feel like that's going to be really interesting. I think that the one thing that I wish wasn't there, but I'm excited that it's there, is the pressure from Chef Jet Tila, where it's like Jet Tila is obviously one of the best chefs in the entire world. And I feel like there's this unnecessary, not unnecessary, but like there's this huge pressure on him, like where it's like, oh, it's your time, it's your time. Well, a lot of people can feel like it's their time, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's, I hope it doesn't create too much pressure for him, even though it's like he would obviously, if he wins, he will deservingly do so. Do you think that there's this like unnecessary pressure? Do you think it's pressure that he thrives in? Like, what do you guys think?
I think he thrives with it. I mean,
Yeah.
it still wears on you, but
Oh.
I mean, the fact that he has what 5 or 6, I think 5 world
In the final
records,
four.
and
Yeah.
he's made the final four X amount,
Yeah.
almost every time.
Yeah.
He's really good. And
Yeah.
with the previous winners not competing, it opens up the floor for somebody else to step up. So,
Yeah.
but I would love to see Jet win because he's been
Yeah.
pushing around. But again, you love Britt, and she's a force to
She's
be reckoned
right
with
there,
too.
you
So,
guys.
She's a force to be reckoned with.
Well, and
and
then, yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
I think with the newcomers, we have those wild cards from them coming in. So,
I
Yeah.
mean, you guys remember we had Dale Talday, who I know you guys knew, but I was like, oh, he's whatever. He's been owning the competition. We have the boogeyman. We have Tobias coming back. We have, like you said, Britt. Chef Ava said that she's really looking forward to David Chang, his judging debut. I mean, there's so many people that are coming into this competition. I mean, it could be literally an Iron Chef. Oh, Jeff is an icon. He's a tiger. And it would be, you're absolutely right. So there has not been a male chef yet that has won. Okay, make sure that I'm right. Did the
One
team
solo.
solo? Because I was say the team
Right.
win was
With the
no, it
Voltaggio
was the
brothers.
team, the
Voltaggio's.
Voltaggio brothers. So you're right. So
Right.
there hasn't been one solo, but you're right. The other ones have been female. I mean, I don't know. I know you have to go. Do you have 2 more seconds, Michele?
Yeah, I have about 10 minutes.
Okay. So I mean, we have so much to think about. So what I want to do is obviously we're going to watch tonight. We will have at least some idea of some of these bracket fillers. And then next week, we're going to have obviously our full bracket. I think they'll release it hopefully next week
After the show.
after the show. Okay,
After the
so they'll
show.
release
Okay.
the full bracket.
So then
Now,
I'll do the printable one Sunday night, Monday morning.
can you just talk about it again, Michele? Like, as you guys know, Michele created these bingo cards. I was obsessed. I was like, girl, bring them over here. Bring them over here. You did such a great job. Tell us where we're going to be able to find your bracket. Even though Food Never does a great one, it's just blue. It's hard to print. Go.
The Food Network one is gorgeous, but for those of us that are saving, ink and toner, I do a black and white version with minimal color so we can
Yeah.
still enjoy it. Follow
Yeah.
along, mark our favorites, and comment. You go to ForkTravel.com. I should have it up.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say next Sunday night because I have rehearsal next Sunday too,
Mm-hmm.
but
Okay.
probably by early Monday I should have it up so you can print it up and follow along. And if you're watching this, make a comment of who you think's going to win or who top ones for your bracket are.
Yes. Oh, and then Michelle, she watches those bingo cards. I mean, that's fantastic. Okay, I have to decide now because like, are we doing three on our hopefuls and then an overall winner? Are we doing two and then overall? How do you guys want to do it? Are we going to kind of maybe we should discuss this later? Like, what are you guys thinking? I don't know.
Maybe 2 per bracket, because there's the 4 divisions, 2 per
Okay.
division, and
Okay.
then
Yeah.
as they
And
get
then one
knocked off.
overall.
Yeah.
I think
That
it's too
works.
early for one overall, but
I think we should call one overall as like a sealed envelope, opening it at the end, and be like, who did you pick in week 1 to go all the way?
I love it. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, so let's do that. So we're going to have two in each bracket. So obviously they have brackets A, B, C, D divisions. We're going to pick two in each bracket. And then every one of
a
us
sealed
that's
one.
doing it has a sealed envelope. And then we'll have to date it. So like we'll know,
Yes.
like big, and we'll show each other the date. And so we know this is, this is it. And then we'll see and then you have to say why or something fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm so excited, guys. Okay. I'm literally going to go turn on right now. Okay. Next week, I can't wait to talk about this week. Stay tuned. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next. Anything else?
We'll
Anything else
see.
before you?
Nope.
I got nothing. Not this week.
Let's do it. All right. Bye, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye,
Bye.
guys.
We'll
Bye.
see.